So let's start with, I guess, Saturday night here, Sunday in Australia in Adelaide, and I've talked a lot about it already on my YouTube page about what Anthony Kim's victory meant for him. I'm curious, as someone who follows everything in the world of golf as closely as you follow it, what do you think this does for LIV? Because we've chronicled their struggles, especially early on this year, on this channel here with the defections and Brooks returning and Patrick Reed returning, and now, the less than stellar endorsements of Bryson DeChambeau and John Rahm. When they were asked about LIV, they basically said it looked like a hostage video. I'm here. I'm looking forward to the season. They needed a win, and Anthony Kim provided that tournament with a spark that, quite frankly, it really hasn't had as long as it's been in existence. So how does LIV take this moment and capitalize on it?
What it gave them was something that they've been pining for, and you can't buy, you can't structure, and you can't set up, and that's authenticity.
That's exactly right.
An authentic, genuine sporting moment. The human element, obviously the biggest aspect of this for a guy who's gone through so much in his personal life, both self-inflicted and otherwise, from the injuries to the substance abuse to things he won't even discuss publicly really yet, that they're so brutal in nature. That authenticity of that human moment and that experience, can they build off of that into something great moving forward? I'm not sure. Structurally, they're still going to be the same organization, really. That, we were talking the other day, what was so great about everything that happened Saturday night, Sunday morning with Anthony Kim and the win at Adelaide was the fact that it was so contrarian to everything that went into forming LIV in the first place. This is a guy who played as well. Now, look, he did get signed on when he was still a project, working his way back in professional golf form. Yes. But loses his card, goes back and earns it in the qualifying series. Then the new advent of them stretching the tournaments to 72 holes. If this thing's 54 holes, he finishes 5 back. It's an afterthought blurb. Instead, they've got to play off 72. He makes 9 birdies playing alongside the 2 best players on LIV, 2 of the 5, 6, 7 best players in the world right now. Those 2 guys combined for 4 birdies, and Anthony Kim makes 9, and he's fist pumping like it's 2008 at Valhalla at the Ryder Cup. Can they build off something so genuine and authentic when it's counter to so many other things that are kind of structurally inherent in the league? I'm not sure, but for a day and for a weekend, it was probably the biggest golf story in the world, and it was up there getting casual sports fans' attentions too. And that's not something you could say that LIV's been able to do early on in their, the past 4 or 5 years.